That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath.
To the right side and intercepted. Inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First down, here's the run with Cook. Mozzie Smith there to bring him down. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Allen going to change the look here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Prescott now. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And this will be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Aubrey good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The slot man in motion right. To the air, Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Now Allen. Dancing to his left. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
This is Coleman with a grab. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and a couple. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Forced out to his left. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 27 yards. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.